If you have a business, this is the meditation for you. Wealth success surrounds you in your environment. So what is it reflecting back to you? So we're going to find out how you feel as you go into your business. What are the subtle messages being hinted at? And what is it you can do to improve the feeling? So find yourself a seat, sit back, make sure your feet are on the ground. Allow your arms just to relax and as though you don't care at all. And take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes. And what we're doing is we're returning to a business space from which you work from. Could be retail, could be commercial, could be even a enclave within your own home. So how you approach this space, ask yourself, what is it saying to you? What's the initial message? Maybe there's something on the windows, maybe there's something on the door that exudes a certain vibration, frequency, resonance of what the energy is behind the door. So as you approach it, take a deep breath in and notice any feelings. Is there any colours that stand out? Words? Maybe you have some pots and plants around there. Are they thriving or are they dying? Is there something belonging to other people that's got nothing to do with you? So the energy's a little bit broken up, chopped, hesitant, not clear about exactly what this business is about. And in your own time, and you take a deep breath in, and if a key is pertinent, put the key in the door. And be aware of the energy that you connect with as you relate to the key, the door, and you. What feelings come up? What's the image? What's the message? Is it one of great, can't wait to get in, I've got so many ideas, this is really going to be the day to do the business? Or is there a reticence and a hesitancy, an unclear message from within? And as you open up that door and you walk in to the inner atrium of this building, space, room, wherever your business happens to be, just look around. Where are your eyes being pulled to? And why is that? Is something blocking the energy? Is there an obstruction to the flow as you walk in? Are there any plants around thriving? Or are they all looking a little bit sad and unhappy? And we're not going to do anything about that. All we're doing is noticing. And as you take a deep breath in, you feel completely okay just to note what's around you and what are the messages communicating to you, and possibly your clients as well. Is there an air of cleanliness, or is it a bit scruffy and dirty? What are the colours around? Is it institutional grey, beige, magnolia, white? Or is there some fun part in this business? Is there a colour that is enticing you to engender a conversation, communication, feel at peace, or communicate more? And only you know when you look around. Maybe, is there something missing? Maybe some chairs. Maybe it's empty and there's really no relationship going on with what you do in your business and what the environment is set up to do. Is it clinical? Is it friendly? And you may ask yourself, if there's any money taken in this particular business, where does that area lie in relation to the door? And how does it feel? Is money coming in to the business and going out as fast as possible again? Or is it in a place where it's way away from the front door? Ask yourself, where are you sitting? If you're in command of this ship, do you have a place that supports you from behind your own desk? And at this point, you may want to look around where you do sit and say, what are the pictures communicating to me and my staff? Have you set your environment up for success and wealth in the way that you truly want it? Because what are the words? What are the colours? What are the pictures saying and communicating? And if you're in a competitive business, you will need all the strength from within and behind you to maintain your disposition, irregardless of the climate of the economy, irregardless of who's in, who's out. Your strength comes from an inner nature, and what's on the outside is what's on the inside. You have the strength of the lion, the stability of the mountain, the connections of the engineered bridge. And what are you looking at all day, every day? What's the messages? What's in front of you? And where you sit, how is that in relation to all the other people who are supporting you in your own goals? And just sit at your desk now and just feel comfortable. And when you look at your desk, is there any sense of orientation, organisation, or is it total confusion and chaos? Relying upon somebody else to sort out your own inner mind. And I don't know, in these quiet moments of sitting there, being in command of your ship, but is there any drip, drip, dripping of water? Any leaking pipes? Any taps not fully closed? Water is the symbol of wealth. Turnover is great, but at the end of the day, how much profit is that? And allow yourself to be aware of how does those drip, drip, drips make you feel, and what other sounds are there in the environment? Are they drowning out any effervescent, dynamic, resonating energy in your own space? Or is what is around you supporting those very ideas of growth, initiation, innovation, creativity? How does your environment support where your business is going and what your business is about? And take a deep breath in here, because any aromas around also influence our mindsets. Is there a bin in the corner that's never been emptied for a few days perhaps? We've all been to those fridges. You know, the kind of fridges when you open them and all you smell is the smell of sour milk, or even worse, half-eaten pot noodle. That's right. Are these the smells really of dynamism, greatness? Because these have a downward spiral when you smell them. Look around at your staff. Are they looking dreary and well worn? Or are they bright with the energy of innovation and communication that affects the quality of the business? Is there a balance in and around your environment? A balance of people, yeah, that's right, bantering, that's good to have, good vibe, but also getting on with the task involved. Is the layout one of we are all working for the same goal? Or is there a competitive layout? And competition is good. But how harmonious is the end product? And the colours? Do our own individual essences pale into insignificance, as though we're being drawn into the white walls of conformity? Or are we allowed some colour for our own individual strengths to contribute to the bigger picture? And I don't know when you're going to feel the true vibe of what you've created and how it's being processed and the outcome of your own business. But just be aware of now, what would you like to change? What are the messages you want to impart to people working in and around you, or to yourself? What would be the words of wisdom to allow all minds in that space to focus on 1, 2, 3 outcomes? And take a deep breath in. As your mind becomes as sharp as a razor in perceiving the messages that you want to have reflected back to you. And as you go out towards the main door again, you take one look around before you leave. Ask yourself, is the lighting dark, patchy, or is it bright and uplifting? And can you see through the windows around you? Or are they misty and dirty? And the heating, is it very cold and damp? Or is it at a temperature that allows you to just relax into creativity and productivity and connection? And we take no judgment other than noticing. And as we open the door of that business, ask yourself, is it creaking? Do the hinges need oiling? Can you open the door at all if something's piled behind it? There is restriction in movement. No flow allowed because there's too much baggage and clutter around. And you notice these things as you go through the door. And as you close the door of your business behind you, you may ask yourself one question. What's the feeling of the people that work there? And the idea behind the business? Is everything aligned and resonating? So you might be selling health products, but the place is totally cluttered. When you look at it, it gives you a feeling of chaos and stress, but you're selling a health product. So is there a misalignment with the service and the product and the message and the environment? And only you can decide that. But as you leave the premises and you take one look back, if it wasn't your business, how would it make you feel? Is it a place you want to return to? Are you eager to expand it? Is there anything more you can do to make it the success that you dream of or want to engage with? But that's okay, because as you trundle down that road now, you're missing a step because you're so excited that next time you open that door, the feeling is going to be even more vibrational, attractive, dynamic, and you'll be setting your space up for success and winning. So take a deep breath in to that energy and that dynamic. And as you breathe out, just let go, knowing that all the energy within yourself and power will be expressed in that space. For your business and for the inhabitants of that place. And take one more final breath in and let go. Still holding the key to your kingdom in your hand.